25 games for Bassett, 24 starts. And his last 2 starts pretty solid. Really good one against Kansas City in this one called 6 innings, 1 run. Thought his start against the Dodgers on the 9th was maybe a little bit better than the line would show. He's taken out midway through the 5th, so only 4 2/3. 6 hits, 3 runs. He had to deal with a lot of traffic in a tough lineup, but he kept the Blue Jays in that game.
Yeah, he's had a very up and down season. Some starts really, really good. Some starts not so great. But look, he's 3-0 with a 2.56 ERA at the Rogers Center. And Chris Bassett is, in fact, at the Rogers Center.
He is. He is on a City Connect Friday. The Blue Jays wrapping up their work in their dark City Connect uniforms with neon piping. On the other side, the Rangers wear a more typical outfit for their team, Rose Rays, with a royal blue helmet, white teeth across the top of that helmet. Blue Jays obviously coming off a big series win over the Cubs. This is another team, while the record maybe not super impressive at 500, you mentioned the offensive struggles, it's another team that's testing the Blue Jays because it's really like playoff baseball for Texas right now.
Yeah, and you can't give up any runs, especially with Jacob deGrom on the mound. Nathan Eovaldi is pitching on Sunday, maybe 2 runs, and that's it because this pitching staff is that good in that Texas Rangers dugout.
Leadoff hitter for Texas is the left-handed batter Josh Smith. He steps into the box. Bassett steps back, takes and deals. First pitch, called strike, bottom of the zone to get ahead 0-1 with a sinking fastball. Top of the first pitch tonight, 7:09 Eastern. It is a great night in downtown Toronto. Roof open as Bassett steps back again and is 0-1. Hit off the end of the bat, spinning, grounded down to third base. Charging Parker Gloves, throws on the run to first to beat Smith. 1 out in 2 pitches for Bassett. Nice play at the hot corner by Barger.
Yeah, really nice curveball from Chris Bassett. Really nice play from Madison Barger over there at third base, showing off that athleticism, showing off that strong arm.
So 1 out in the first inning. A first inning that's brought to you by Armstrong Bird Food. Bring nature to your backyard with Armstrong. Feeding Blue Jays since 1986. Visit ArmstrongBirdFood.com. Right on right matchup, Ryan Langford waving the bat above his shoulder in the pitch. Buckles Langford hits the outside edge, at least according to Malachi Moore, 0-1. Tonight, Mike Malinsky over at first base, the crew chief, Jameson Visconti at second, Austin Jones umpiring third. 23-year-old sophomore Ryan Langford playing left field tonight, faces an 0-1. That one over the corner for sure. Call strike again. Good location through 4 pitches on his fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, good location. Good movement as well. That finger is moving all over the place at 93.5 miles an hour.
Bassett with a breath. Into the plate. And the 2 strikes. High, ball 1.
A little bit of a grunt, too, from Chris Bassett.
Looking for a little extra on that four-seam fastball. Not his most used fastball. Sinker first. See cutters as well, more often than four-seamers. And now time is called at the plate. Bassett's going to get a pitch clock violation. I think he just lost a little bit of track of the clock there, and that turns a 1-2 count into a 2-2 count.
I don't know if that changes the pitch that Chris Bassett is going to throw in there at that, but it might.
You can't step off to reset the clock with no one on base, so Bassett was kind of trapped there. Now he walks and here's the 2-2. Outside with a cutter. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 count here. You just want to pound the zone. You definitely don't want to walk somebody who's going out in this inning.
Langford, a 239 hitter, 16 home runs. Bassett's 3-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Puts it right over the heart of the plate, challenged Langford, and he got him 2 outs.
Well, Chris Bassett has one of those fastballs that moves so much that you can just aim that thing right down the middle and let it work. A lot like Brendan Little out of that bullpen. I mean, that pitch right there was really, really nice. You can see him just aiming it right down the middle, fits the barrel of Langford.
So 2 outs in the bases empty, and Corey Seager comes up to the plate to pitch. Outside, ball 1. Left-handed hitting Seager, a 31-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina, is a two-time World Series champion. Once with the Rangers, once with the Dodgers. 1-0 pitch. Outside and high. This year, Seager batting .260, .826 OPS. 17 home runs and 43 RBIs. Has missed some time due to injuries. Unfortunately, a thing that's become common in his career. 2-0 pitch. Fastball stings the outside edge for strike one.
Mike, might have been a hair off the plate, but as we've seen so often this season, Alejandro Kirk stealing that strike, holding that glove there. Letting Malachi Moore take a good look at it.
Infield has shifted Seager to the full side. Clemente shortstop up the middle. 2-1 pitch hit foul to the opposite field. Goes into the seats left side, banking off the 400 level boxes, and a beautiful catch by a fan on the ricochet in a great face-off down in the 100 level seats. Infield shifting a little left now with 2 strikes. They move back towards third. 2-2 pitch. Down and in. Into the knee from Seager, shakes his swing on a back foot cutter.
Kirk actually liked that pitch, pointing out after he caught it.
I don't know if you've seen a lot of back foot cutters from that. It typically elevates that pitch. Full count, 2 outs, Bassett rocks and deals. And this counted foul went with a cutter down in the zone. And Seager hit it into the ground towards the first base dugout.
Yeah, I would say 99% of the time it's either up and in for lefties or up kind of down the middle. That's really where he lives with that thing.
Another 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Kirk slipped out of the hand and missed by about a foot. Seager aboard with a 2-out walk.
I think you're probably okay with that, especially against a guy like Corey Seager who has a ton of pop. You want a fresh count. You move on to Josh Peterson, who's having kind of a rough season for the Rangers, but don't mind that there. Don't mind walking in with 2 outs in this inning.
Next up, the DH, Josh Peterson. Another former Dodger who won the World Series alongside Seager. Peterson having a tough year around his injury, hitting .150, mid-500s OPS. The pitch, down and away, ball 1. Guy who opted out of his mutual option with the Diamondbacks after a big year with Arizona last year. Peterson signed a 2-year, $37 million contract with the Rangers in December. For a guy who's been pretty steadily productive in his career, it's been a shock to see what's gone on this year. 1-0. Low, 2 balls, no strikes. Corey Seager on first base, 2 outs. Top of the first inning, no score. That's it, set, takes out. And it's called strike. Filing into their seats in the top of the first inning. Beautiful night in downtown Toronto. 26 degrees. Can't see a cloud anywhere in the sky. Just a little bit of sunlight in the ballpark on the 500 level. Next pitch in the zone again. Fastball down the middle taken by Peterson. 2-2.
Another really good fastball on the inside part of the plate. That's going to be a big pitch to him for him tonight. Starting that thing off the plate, having it run back over the inner third. Really nice pitch there from Chris Bassett.
The 2-2. Just inside with a cutter. 3 balls and 2 strikes as Peterson twitched but wouldn't go.
Another cutter down and in there. Not as down as the last one, but we really haven't seen that from Chris Bassett much this season.
Maybe trying to buck the scouting report there, go with something a little bit different. From the first base side of the rubber, the 3-2. Seager is off and the pitch is hit high. Right field indeed. Going back, Lucas looking for the pitch. Leaps at the wall. He got it! He got it! Nathan Lucas makes the grab off the fence. And that will do it for the top of the first inning. A A little bit of confusion on the target, whether it hit the wall or not. It didn't. It hit the palm of Nathan Lucas's outstretched left hand, robbing extra bases, and surely a run from the Rangers. As we go scoreless into the bottom of the first. You're listening to Blue Jays Baseball, brought to you by your local family-owned Crown Rust Control Center streaming on the Sportsnet app and the Sportsnet Radio Network.
Siding isn't just siding. It's your home's first impression and first line of defense. That's why pros reach for James Hardy, a name that built its reputation one rugged, good-looking board at a time. Engineered to stand up to Canada's wildest weather, designed to stand out on any street, and always priced right at Timber Mart. So when the job calls for smart, strong, and sharp, you'll know what to do. Timber Mart, Canada's building center. On Monday, August 25th, be one of the first 15,000 fans at Rogers Center to receive your very own Andres Jimenez bobblehead.
Just thinking that it's probably only going to get, but am I still going to be able to reach that? I might need to do the dirt first. This road's busy. No stabilizer. Ah, what goes there? There's one there. They stood there for how long and didn't fucking shuffle it out. You're gonna hit something, hit a spring bar. everybody doing today? I didn't mess up. I know I need 3 or 4 more guys. Hold each other up. They can take turns watching.
2 outs. Big play from Nathan Lucas helps to make it a score.
One of them is the truck driver just hanging out.
Carter serves it down over the netting left side into the seats. 1 and 2.
Good job pounding that strike zone. Something he didn't do for the last 2 hitters of his first inning. Pound that strike zone, especially early with nobody out in the inning. Carter off the injured list on 15. Put up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 22-year-old from Tennessee and Carter.
The whole thing coming out there, or just sorry? Good. When I see this mark here, oh, there's that mark. Okay. Oh, I'm just looking at this line right here. Somebody scraped the shit out of it.
Sometimes when you're struggling with the
No.
fastball command, you want to throw that sweeper, you want to throw something off speed so it gets out front, you get the release point a little bit better. Chris Bass hit a perfect sweeper there, getting Josh Young out front.
Up the Romez. Great.
Last three starts, he gave up 3 earned runs on the 9th, 5 earned runs on the 3rd, and again 5 earned runs on July 28th.
How's
so
everybody doing? Welcome,
but it looks
welcome.
like he's pretty locked in.
Thanks, Tony.
In this ball game.
This is a pre-recorded dozer guy. If you're a dozer operator for real, you get that. What do you do all day? You push fucking dirt. If you recorded it every day, what would it look like? Pushing dirt. Like, I don't think I've done a corner like this on live, but what?
They caught a little bit too much up the plate. Again, the Texas Rangers team is really slumping. They're 28th in Major League Baseball in team average, with an average of 232. Chris Bassett has been leaving a few too many pitches over the heart of the plate, falling behind early in count when the Texas Rangers are taking a pitch. They walk around the mound and talk to Chris Bassett and Alejandro Kirk. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by St. Louis Bar and Grill, 100% Canadian
up with the news truck when it gets here.
Making what could be his last rehab appearance before coming
buddy.
back to the majors. Bijan's currently leading the Philadelphia affiliate.
Honestly, I don't think there's many that are like this. I haven't seen too many on live, so
3 hits.
I don't know. I'd bet people get in trouble for going live at work because people are whiny. Oh, running equipment's not a bad way to go, man. Not bad at all. Me? I just got a job when I was like 17 as a laborer for a contractor to Atco Gas. And after a couple of years, I started stealing my operator's machine to go backfill. And then after a while, they started sending me to backfill. And a little while after that, I got my own machine and got to do all the easy shit. And then after that, once I learned how to do the easy shit, they upgraded me to digging ditch, and then they upgraded you to digging live tie-ins, and then it's like, hey, you're a fucking operator. You're like, oh, fuck, I gotta go get a raise. Didn't even notice I was having fun. That's kind of how you get it. Oh, nowadays, friggin' rates, man. Believe me, we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, GPS is coming into town, but learn the fucking GPS. If you're running a grader or dozer and you don't learn that GPS nowadays, fuck, you may as well go do something else then. But for what I do, I don't need that shit, but there's good money in it, and you can do it when you're old. That's a bonus, so. At least when I'm 50-something out here working, I won't have to be dragging my old ass around. I just gotta sit in the seat, chill out, do my job. I'm not really gonna talk about money on lives, but let's just say I take 4 months of the year off because I don't need to work. Oh, if you get into something where you actually get a little bit of niche work like this, where not a lot of guys know how to do it, there is good money. Yeah. And then you can also always, buy a machine, contract it. Like, I got my own company too. They made me be an employee again this year, but yeah, if you're good on a machine and you're one of the lead guys around, you'll be making more than $40 an hour. Starting guys, not so much. But I've been doing this for 20 years though, so if I didn't get better and make more money by now, I should fucking quit and go do something else. So yeah, you can always buy your own machine. Right on, Christopher. Like I say, if you enjoy it, some people hate sitting in the seat. I know guys who can't sit in the seat. They're so stiff and sore. I love it. It's like a video game to me. Like, fucking the grand scheme of things, I can't even tell you what the levers do. My hands move the fucking stick. I don't know. My brain's connected to those things and it moves that thing. But I have to actually sit there and think about what makes you go straight up, straight down, boom in, boom out. Like, I have to actually think about that shit. And I've been doing it for 20 years. Well, scraper. We call scrapers gut busters for a reason. It's a little bit hard on a guy after a while. Scraper's still kind of a young man's game. Let the 20-year-olds fucking bash into each other. It's like sitting in a rock truck, it's, you can have a good job doing it, but it doesn't take a lot of skill to run a rock truck. Fucking when somebody's throwing fucking lumps of dirt at you all day. I'm doing sidewalks here, man. I just tore all that out. We've got the dirt still in there. We're gonna put the dirt in the next truck that comes, but we're fixing, it's basically the finishing of roadways is what we're doing. This road's gonna get its top lift to asphalt once we get all the curb and gutter and sidewalks all repaired back to brand new. Then they come and top lift the road and actually finish it. Like, this isn't city, it's city sidewalk, But the city hasn't taken this over yet. It's still the developer. And it's just, you know, they asphalt the road, but they leave it down 2 inches, and they wait till all the houses are built and all the construction's finished. Then they finish the asphalt, and we fix all the sidewalks. So me, I'm 12 to 13 hours a day usually, because I usually got to go get fuel, so puts me at 13. Enough. More than enough. Usually under 80 hours in a week. If you're getting to 80, it's like, oh, for fuck's sakes, what am I doing? But then I take winters off, so, you know, you trade one for the other. I'm 6 days a week. We only work 10s on Saturdays, so a little early day on Saturday, I guess you could say. Off at 5 o'clock. We call that an early day, so yeah. Fuck. Oh, it's been a few months now. It's starting to drag on a little bit, but no, I'm running a company equipment. I just used to contract myself, but I'm on a company machine. Oh, I'm waiting to get a chance to buy one myself. And that's why I'm hoping they're just busier and busier. This is Calgary, Alberta. I don't live here, but that's where I am, is Calgary, Alberta. I'm from a little village in the middle of nowhere. I come stay in my RV and work all summer here. I'm from a little village called Hines Creek, out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Our claim to fame was the railroad stopped there in like the 50s because there was nowhere else to go, but then they took that shit out 30 years ago, so it doesn't even come to us anymore. But we were known as the end of steel. Right on, Drew. I lived in Spruce Grove for a lot of years, went to high school in Spruce Grove, so that's where I learned to operate, was in Edmonton. I was a contractor to ATCO Gas. We were Rogo Holdings. I bet you they're still around. Probably still do all the ATCO mains in Edmonton. I'm in a John Deere 190 wheeled excavator. And then I got a concrete bucket and a wrist on. Or a tilt, or a roto tilt, or whatever people are calling it these days. I call it a wrist because that's how it acts. I feel like it moves like my hand does. So I call it a wrist. But I'm going to take a little break here, guys, and check up on my texts and shit. It's all damaged and cracked. I think they built all the houses by driving over these sidewalks, so they're fucking destroyed. Every Zoom boom in the country and every truck and trailer and everything is driven over them. When they're digging the basement, they're loading over these sidewalks. So they're fucked. Yeah. Right on, guys, but I gotta take a little break here. I gotta check some texts and shit, but I'll be back in a bit. Operating a Karen. I don't know what a Karen is, but I gotta go for a bit. Be back soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.